David Haye, they're expecting you to be light, right, sharp, fast. How much desire and how ready will you be in 10 weeks' time?
First off, welcome everybody. Park Plaza Westminster. Feels a bit deja vu, we've been there before already. But this time round, we've got a fight May 5th, and I've got the heart, I've got the desire. I think anybody who watched that last fight realizes and know that, I could have, potentially pulled out. A lot of fighters would have done, but I showed, I don't get paid any extra for keep on going, but I did. And because I'm here to win, I leave it all on the line. And as I said, it sounds harsh, but you're willing to go as far as you need to go in the ring to get the victory, because that's really living. When that bell rings, that's when I feel in my heart that I'm truly alive. So I'm doing everything humanly possible behind the scenes, working with my coach, strength and conditioning coach, making sure that I'm optimal. I don't believe I was optimal first time round. I believe I boxed horrendously. I believe Tony Bellew was a major factor in that. It's all good and well me saying, I didn't box good, but he forced me to box bad, which is a skill in its own right. So you have to give Tony Bellew for credit. Did he get under my skin? Maybe. I
absolutely.
Yeah, agreed. And I needed that fuel at the time, because on paper you had a heavyweight fight and a cruiserweight. I didn't see anything in his arsenal to give me any problems. So I thought, okay, let me, if I just.
The worst world champion you've ever seen was your words. Exactly. The worst world champion you've ever seen. They the exact words.
Exactly. This is exactly what I said, and that's how I believed. And come fight night, that didn't work out. It was completely out the window. Tony Bellew bettered me, and that's it. I've got an opportunity, thankfully. What would have hurt the most is if I would never have had the opportunity to right what I believe was the wrongs. But here we go, May 5th. Tony Bellew, I believe, is going to be in better shape. His coach, I'm fully aware of the situation he had in his personal life prior to that aborted fight. So everything happens for a reason. One thing I can be sure of is Tony Bellew will be better than he was the first fight, because he needs to be, and so will I, because I need to be as well. And I'm just excited, I'm happy, and the fact that all of you guys are out today show the impact and how much this fight has got people excited, and that's why I'm in boxing. In boxing, to have the fights people care about, and people genuinely feel passionately about this fight one way or another. Either they think I'm finished, or they think Tony's going to smash me up, or they think it's going to be a great fight. Anybody who paid the ticket, paid to go to the O2 on March the 4th for the first fight got more than their money's worth. Anybody who paid for pay-per-view, and there's a few people who didn't pay pay-per-view because they didn't think the fight was worthy of that, because they thought I'd knock him out in a couple of rounds. That never happened by any stretch, and all of those people are gutted they didn't watch the first fight. And this time around, they're going to be tuning in this time because they know that it's going to be two fighters who are willing to go the whole way. And I'm just happy that I'm physically in a good place. Got my team around me, everyone's happy. I'm happy that Tony Bellew is, because we've got ourselves an absolute cracker of a fight. So make sure you guys tune in and enjoy a night of boxing.
And we're not the worst world champion in the world anymore. I'm actually better than that this time. I'm not the worst ever. I'm not the crappiest world champion.
Well, if you were, what does that say about me?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
I got beaten. If he was the worst one, I then got beaten by the worst champion, so that makes me way below that.
Last time we were in a press conference, it was Tony Bellew who's going to be asleep viciously inside 2 rounds. It was going to be, I'm going to take over the world, I'm going to end matchroom sport, I'm going to laugh at Eddie Hearn. But now all of a sudden it's this humble approach, and then massive.
It's the real. You humbled me, Tony.
I did not.
You humbled me in that ring then. Had your hand raised, you humbled me.
That didn't happen. So he's telling me. That didn't happen.
You won the fight. I lost. Look at BoxRec. I lost the fight. You won the fight. You humbled me. You beat me. You took my best and you dished out yours, and the towel came flying in because you were the better man. I don't know what more I can say about that. You bettered me. This time round, I believe it will be different. This time round, I believe. But then again, I believed the first time.
I can't understand how there's a complete flip round, a switch on, not just the fight, but everything.
You caused the flip round. You caused it.
What's happened?
Aren't you happy with that? You said you wanted to humble me.
These apples and pears, mate. The last time I looked, you was on the comedy channel saying apples and pears. Now you're coming on this bill, demanding to make fights that you should make on your own channel. You want to make Del Boy and Joe Joyce over there. Why don't you stick it on your channel? Why do you want to stick it on our bill? Because we've got to pay for it. Is that why you want to stick it on this one?
Derek Chisora doesn't want to do it on one.
It's not about Derek Chisora, it's about you wanting to get your fights out there because they get seen by about 25 people every time you turn on Dave.
I'm not going to do it this time, Tony. I'm not taking the bait, son. I'm not taking it. I took it last time. I don't need you to take the bait. I can't be bothered.
I don't need you to take the bait.
I'm going to go to the gym right here and I'm going to train.
Same as me.
In great shape.
The same as you done last time, David. The same as you done last time. You trained brilliantly last time.
Get into my psyche.
You whipped your top off, you look fantastic. You're going to whip your top off, you're going to look fantastic again. Nothing's changed for you physically. You're an amazing athlete. You're always going to be that. That's never going to change. Your mindset will never change. These are all well and good telling you this. He's changed. I've been humbled. You haven't. You haven't been humbled. You know you can't stand the sight of me.
I love you, Tony Bellew. I love you.
I
do.
You absolutely.
I love your new haircut. I love your beard.
It's not new though.
I've got a poster.
I've had hair since I was born.
Seriously, I've got a crush on you, really.
It's not new. I've always said you're beautiful. I mean, I've told you this for many years. You're fantastic. But I'm still going to punch you. Real hard and a lot of times. Listen,
let's do it.
I've always told you you're a brilliant. I have never changed my opinion of you once. It's always been the same. You're a brilliant fighter.
My opinion has changed. My opinion has changed.
Why?
Beat me. March 4th, you beat me. You had your hand raised at the end of the night. You beat me. So obviously, my opinion. If I wouldn't have changed my opinion, I'd be an idiot.
Well, at the last press conference, you told me, and the last press conference for this rematch, your words were, I'm just saying what you said. I'm just repeating your words. You said I fought out of my skin against BJ Flores. You said I overperformed. They were your words, not mine.
So what's your point?
You said I overperformed.
What do you mean?
I fought worse than I've ever fought in my life. At the last 5 rounds against you, I fought terrible then.
Take some credit. You won that fight.
Yeah, but you're saying I overperformed. I was terrible against
I can't remember saying that. Maybe.
No, but you did. You did. The same as you called me a bank robber last time. I mean, I left my balaclava in the car this morning, and I'm not joking. I left the balaclava. I had it to bring with me, but it was in the back of the car. We'll make an appearance at some stage, but you've labelled me so many things, and there's this big flip. You haven't humbled. You're exactly the same.
Okay.
You know that, and I know that. And the guy sitting next to you believe it.
To be the best version of yourself in the ring.
I don't need to motivate myself, David. All I need to do is get home
However
safely.
you need to consider me, just turn up in shape because we got a great fight.
I just have to turn up 100%, get home safely. It's the same goal before the first fight as it is now. It may be a different goal for you, but it's the exact same for me.
David, why is there a different attitude this time? More of the loving rather than the needle, the
It worked last time, all that anger, all that hostility, everything, whipping myself up to try to... I don't need to do that anymore, He beat me, so I just need to focus on control the controllables. How I feel about him is irrelevant. If I was playing him a game of snooker, whether I hate the guy I'm playing against or
we're not playing snooker, we're punching each other in the face.
I'm saying,
we're not playing snooker, mate.
I never said I was playing snooker.
You just said if we were playing snooker, we ain't playing snooker, mate.
How about this, Tony? In any other sport, whether you hate someone or love someone, you're going to try and win regardless, right? That's the same thing. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and win by any means necessary. I'm taking the necessary steps of training. I'm doing everything. So come fight night, I'm tip top and I perform at my best. If that's the case, I believe I win.
So you're blaming a mentality on the first fight? You're blaming your mentality on going into the fight for the reason of the first fight ending the way it did? You blame?
No, the reason why they ended because you threw a lot of punches at my head. And my corner didn't like that through the tower, and that's why I lost the first fight. It was all about you punching me. Take the credit, mate.
You punching me too.
Take the credit. Take the credit.
I don't need to take no credit. I'm just happy I got home safe. I'm going to do the same again.
You put me in my box. You shut me up. You did everything.
I didn't put you in your box, mate. You've been out your box since the minute it happened, mate. You was doing Instagram and stuff like that.
You did exactly what you said.
I haven't put you in your box.
Congratulations.
Enjoy it. I don't need to be congratulated.
Another 10 weeks while you've got the victory over me.
We're going to rob the bank again. Is that what I'm going to do? I'm going to rob the bank again.
Maybe you will. I hope not. I hope you don't. I really do.
Mate, you're not the bank. You ain't a bank. You're just another man with 2 arms and 2 legs, and you're nuts. You're deluded.
Get the money back.
David, physically, what's different this time around? Obviously, you had the injury. Are we fully healed? Are you going to be lighter?
I'm back doing everything I could do before, probably and some. So, although, Tony, in the lead up to last fight, lead up to last bill, things weren't that great in his life. Hopefully, it is now. This time for me, I think, you know, everything does happen for reasons. I've had more time working with my coach, Ismail Salas, to sort of work in certain fight punch combinations, you know, just sort of immersing myself in a new and sort of upgraded style. I believe I'm going to be better, and I just can't wait for people to see it, you know. It's either going to go one or two ways. Either I'm going to be the version I was last time out, in which, you know, I may win, may not win, and that's the end of me. Or somehow Mr. Ismail Salas here reinvents me and assists me in getting that time warp, going back to the good old days, and where
time machine show coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Or not. One of the two. Look, I thought that was going to happen last time, and I was wrong. Completely wrong. I'm not exaggerating, I would have bet my life that I would have won that fight. Genuinely, if someone said, okay, I'll bet your life, I'd have said, yeah, for sure. There's nothing he could have done to beat me. But I was wrong. And when you get wrong like that, you think, man, maybe this is real life. Okay, things can happen, you know, nothing's predetermined. You have to do what needs to be done. And this time around, I feel I've done a lot more that needs to be done. And in terms of my mindset, try not to focus my energies on animosity, but to focus it on training, focus, positivity, I believe gets the best out of me. All my big wins have come when I've been focused and had a nice, healthy vibe. All of my losses have been when I've had the total dark force, anger. I always come a cropper then. Things pop, snap. I'm not quite on it. So I'm gonna distance myself from that mindset and go with a little bit of a purer, focused, more athletic performance. That's what I'm gonna do this time. And if it doesn't work, it was never meant to be. And
I just hope you don't become a Buddhist before this fight. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm waiting for you to crack out some holy prayers or something like that. Something mental.
Tony,
a fight, David, it's just a fight, and that's all.
It's more than a fight, that's the thing, it's not just a fight.
It is, it's just a fight, mate. It's just a fight.
It's not, that's what I've realised, it's not just a fight. Because if it was just a fight, it should have went a certain way last time, and it didn't. So it's more than the fight, it's more than that.
So if it's more than a fight,
it goes way deeper than that.
Can you educate me, please, and tell me what it is? Because I must be missing.
It's about a mentality. It's about
all geared towards a fight. It's just a fight.
It's a fight. It's about athletic performance. You know, it's
you outdo me on that one.
Putting your life on the line. It's doing everything needed to be done, and I'm
all
very happy
with just
I'm very happy.
A fight.
Yeah, it's what I've been doing for many years.
Me
and
too.
I'm enjoying it more than I've ever enjoyed.
I'm sure you are.
While I was world champion, I'm enjoying training. I'm enjoying my life more now than I've ever done in the past. And I want to keep this going. Let's hope that on fight night I feel as good as I feel now, and the performance goes as I anticipate. If it is the case,
I'm the one seeing the Buddhist when you need to make sure you're there that night, mate. I'm with the rosary beads every night like this, man. You just turn up every single
I will.
Like, I know you
Don't
will.
you worry
This
about
time,
that. Don't worry.
this time I know you'll turn up. Well, I know you will. That's the best part. I know, and I don't know where you're getting in your mind. I don't sign up to fights where another fighter's going to turn up. So you or the little guy next to you keep saying that I'm not pushing the fight and I'm saying you're going to pull out. I haven't said in one single interview you're not going to turn up. Not one. Why would I sign up to a fight that's not going to happen? It doesn't make any sense. I've given you every credit since the first fight was made, never mind the second fight. I always give you credit because you can't take away how much of a fabulous athlete you are, how much of a great career you had, but it doesn't matter because it's been and gone, and on May the 5th, mate, you are finished. I promise you that. It is all going to end on May the 5th, and when you look in my eyes, you know I'm not telling lies. I really 100% believe